Hi, my name's McCalla. I'm a United States Army veteran. I've been in the mortgage business for over 12 years, and I offer the VA myth-busting class, which is a 3-hour continuing education course to help get people up to date on the VA mortgage. The VA home loan is my passion project. It's something that I care deeply about, and it's a mindset change that I am trying to make in our market to help veterans get their offers accepted and to help them get into homes.
She was just telling me that they have never used their VA loan, never.
Yes.
And some of the things that we were talking about today were some of the reasons why you didn't use it, right?
Right.
So in our VA myth-busting class, one of the first myths that I address is that how it's a misconception that zero down equals a weaker buyer. We know that the VA loan is 100% financing with no down payment, and that can sometimes get mixed in with other loan types like an FHA, which is designed for people who want to put down a little less money, maybe have a harder time getting qualified. They are two government loans, but they are complete and separate entities. The VA loan is an earned benefit, one that you have to enlist in the United States military and serve a minimum amount of time to be able to utilize. FHA, other government loans, that's not the case. Anybody can meet those basic guidelines and get it, okay? So it's important that we do not lump these two together because they're separate loans, all right? They are both government-backed loans, but one is backed by the VA and one is not. The VA is designed to help veterans, whether it's to get into a home, help with other benefits. It's a completely separate entity. So the zero down does not mean that the buyer's weak. It just means that they don't have to put any money down, all right? If you didn't have to put money down on something, why would you? Traditionally, when we look at the VA buyer, their credit scores are higher than the average. The amount of assets available to do a transaction are higher than the average household. And veterans tend to buy homes 10% more than the average person does. So the zero down part of this is not something that you need to be taking into consideration. What you need to take into consideration about this loan is that if this person's putting zero down, well, who do you think is going to have more assets available for the closing costs? If there's an appraisal gap, which we've all experienced lately, that veteran who's not having to cough up all that money for the down payment is going to have more funds available, which means instead of going to the seller all the time and asking them to give credits towards buyers' closing costs because, you know, they don't have enough money for the down payment and closing costs in this market, think about that. If you can eliminate one of those, which is the down payment, it just makes sense that the VA loan is a much better option. So that zero down means absolutely nothing as far as the strength of the borrower and the loan.